Good morning. Welcome to another daily dose of fitness. If you are here for a free 45-minute full body workout, you're in the right place. We're going to get started in just a minute. As you come on here, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, hit the heart button, shoot me a comment and let me know that you are here. Let me know that you're working out with me. If you're doing this workout on the replay, welcome to the replay. I hope you have a great workout. Those replays are available right here on Facebook for 30 days, but you can find them anytime over on my YouTube channel at Daily Dose Fitness and Nutrition. I encourage you to head over there, click the subscribe button, and then go to the playlist tab. There you're going to find all the workouts categorized by month. So right now we are in the June 2026 playlist, and they're going to be labeled just like they are here on Facebook. So today's workout will say Daily Dose of Fitness Live Strength and Stretch Tuesday, and it will have the date, which is 6/9/26. So with that, I think we will go ahead and get started. As always, I don't know where you're at in your fitness journey. Exercise does have risks, anywhere from strains, sprains, bruises, and fractures, all the way to heart attack, stroke, and death. If you don't know if you're fit to work out or if it's just been a long time since your last physical, please go get one. If you experience any chest pain, shortness of breath, dizziness, faintness, those are all signs you need to stop what you're doing, go get checked out before resuming any kind of physical activity. And finally, even though I am a personal trainer, I can't see you. So when you exercise with me, you're doing so at your own risk. I'll try to provide as much instruction and as many modifications as possible, but I can't see if you're doing those things correctly. So if you're ready, willing, and able to accept that responsibility, let's get moving. I see Sheridan and JJ are here, Laura and Tim are here. Good morning, everybody. Great to have you with me. Stretching up overhead all the way through those fingertips. And let's take it across the body. And take those arms down toward the ground. And let's take the legs wide, toes pointed out, and we're gonna go side to side. I think I see Shannon on here too. Good morning, Shannon. And let's go ahead and stand it up. Keep those legs wide and take the torso side to side. Legs stay still. Bringing those legs in to about shoulder width, hands just above the knees. We're going to go ahead and bend the knees, arch the back, head at neutral, then straighten the legs, round the back, and bring the chin to chest. Pressing it down and rounding it up. Go at your speed here, just work through the entire range of motion. This next one, as we round it up, we're going to roll it all the way up, and one arm comes across the chest. Pull that arm in. And to the other side. And pulling one elbow back. And pulling the other elbow back. And taking one hand down right next to your body, pressing it down toward the ground and gently pulling the head toward the opposite shoulder. And release, pressing that other hand down and pulling the head gently to the side. And back to center, arms out to the side, one hand behind the back, one hand behind the head, tucking the rear, keeping the spine long, trying to touch those fingers together. And to the other side. And we're going to take those hands behind the back, clasp the fingers together, or you can grab a bar like I have. Press those hands down to the ground, pull the shoulder blades together, chest goes forward, arms come up. And let those arms go down, in front, and take them down as far as you can, keeping the legs straight. And go ahead and bend the knees, roll it up. We're going to go down. I think I forgot to do these one day last week, but we're going to take one foot back, hands to the inside of the shoe, sink the hips down. And bring that hand that's furthest from the shoe up. And down. Hand that's closest to the shoe comes up. And down. Bring that back foot in. Step the other foot out. Hands to the inside of the shoe. Sink the hips down. Hand that's furthest from the shoe comes up. And down. Hand that's closest to the shoe comes up. And down. And bring that back foot in, roll it up, and we're going to take one foot forward, one foot back on the wall, back leg is straight, back heel is pressed into the ground. And bending that back leg, putting the weight to the toe, but keeping the heel on the ground. And release. We're going to take it to the other side, back leg straight, back heel pressed into the ground, most of the weight on that back heel. And bending the back leg, putting the weight to the toe, back heel stays pressed into the ground. And bring it on up. One hand on the wall, one arm up in the air, crossing that outside leg over, stretch up as tall as you can, and then arc the arm toward the wall. And release. To the other side. Stretch up tall and arc the arm toward the wall. And release. All right, we're going to start with some weighted scales. So grab a set of weights. We're going to have those weights right in front. And oh, my sister is here. Hey, Julie. Good to see you on here. All right, we're going to take the chest forward with these weights. And if you're just starting, you don't even have to have weight on this. But we're going to take the chest forward as the leg comes up. I want you to keep that toe on that back leg pointed down to the ground, nice and relaxed. Keep the shoulder pointed to the ground as well when you go down. Don't let it roll out. One more, and we're going to take it right to the other side. Here we go, taking it down and up. Last one, and moving into some cross-cut punches. So some light weights. Knees are going to be slightly bent here. Bring those arms right up, and we're going to take it across the body and punch. Nice and easy. Here we go. Punch, 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 punch. Keep it going. Knees stay still. You turn at the waist. Last one, and we're going to go into a side to side kick. So we're going to get one hip up in the air, bring the leg up, press it out, and then right to the other side. Hip comes up, press, press. lost my balance for a second. Very good. All right, and we're gonna finish off this set with just a shoulder press. So 2 weights. I'm gonna have you put 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. A little more stable positioning. Bring those arms up. We're gonna press them both up and down. Last one, bring those weights down, and we're going right back to the top with those weighted scales. Ready? Here we go. Taking it down, toe pointed to the ground, shoulder goes straight down toward, or shoulders are pointed to the ground. 2, don't let them roll out. To the other side, taking it down and up. Last one, very good. Moving in to the cross cut punches. Bringing those weights up. Remember, we're turning at the waist. There's no movement in the knees, none of that. We just want this. Okay, punching the arms out. Here we go. Last one. Moving into the side kicks. Ready? And kick, kick. Last one, and shoulder press is next. 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Ready, bring those weights up and press. Last one, and going back into the weighted scales. One more set in this first round. Here we go. Ready? And Last one, taking it to the other side. We go down and up. Last one, cross cut punches are next. Ready? Punch. Last one. Whew. All right. Giving those weights a break. Going into those alternating side kicks. Ready? Kick. One, and finishing off our first round with the shoulder presses. One leg forward, one leg back. Bring those weights up. Ready? Press. Last one, and that is gonna do it for our first round on this Strength and Stretch Tuesday. High five, high five. Whew. Set 2 is gonna be on the ground, and the only weight that you're gonna need to bring down with you is something to do flies. We're gonna start with flies. All right. So, we're gonna have feet flat on the ground, arms right up over the chest, palms facing in. We're gonna take those weights down toward the ground and up. Arms can be slightly bent. Last one, taking it onto our side for some side bridges. So our elbow and our heel are in a straight line. You're going to press through the forearm and the side of that foot to lift yourself up and down. Too challenging, go ahead and bend the knee in or bend both knees in. Now press through the side of your leg and your forearm to bring it up and down. The goal will be to work on getting your legs to that straight position. All right, here we go. Ready? Up and down, all the way down. Last one, and bringing it to the other side, same thing, up and down. Last one, and we're taking it into back extension. So on the belly, arms stretched out in front. We're gonna lift the arms and legs off the ground, balancing on the hips, on the hip bones, and then bring it everything right back to the ground. Ready? And lift, down, up, down, up, down. Squeeze the rear, squeeze the low back. Last one, and we're going to take it back onto our back into some just scissor kicks, all right? So I have my hands under my rear. I want to keep that low back pressed into the mat. So if there's still a gap between my low back and the mat, I'm going to lift my head or my head and my shoulders, round that low back out so it's pressed into the mat. It's going to be easy when your feet are on the ground, but when you take the feet out, it's going to become a lot harder. So see where you're at. As those legs go straight, we're going to scissor. And stop. Ooh, I think I might have noticed right at the end, I started to weaken a little bit. I probably should have lifted my head and my shoulders. I felt a little gap. I'll have to pay more attention next time. All right, going right back into our second set with those flies. Here we go, ready? And taking it down and up. One, onto our side for those side bridges. Get in alignment first, bend the knees if you need to, and press down, up and down, all the way down. Last one, taking it to the other side. Ready? Press. Last one, and moving into those back extensions. Ready? And lift, 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 squeeze, squeeze, Last one. And taking it onto our back. Hands over the rear. Keep that low back pressed into the mat as we scissor. Last one. Really concentrating on making sure my low back stay pressed into the ground. All right, we have one more strength set before we move into our stretch portion of this workout. Arms are gonna go up over the chest and take it down and up. One, moving into this side, bridges. Ready, and lift. Last one, taking it to the other side. Here we go, lift. Last one. Moving into those back extensions. Ready? And lift, lift. Last one, and our last strength exercise for today is those scissors. Ready? Three, two, last one. And that is gonna do it for the strength portion today. How's everyone feeling? I think today was a nice little kind of recovery workout. Nothing too crazy, but I think we got some good work done. All right. We're going to start with the stretch. Go ahead and lay down. Feet are flat on the ground. We're going to pull a chin to chest, and at the same time, let the head rest in your hands, giving a little resistance. that chin right back up, but to one side. Same thing, let the head rest in your hands, giving a little resistance. And release. And to the other side. Release. All right. Whew, feels good. Left leg is straight, right leg is bent, taking that right knee to the inside of the body, keeping the right shoulder on the ground. I'm going to use my left hand to give just a little pressure on that knee. If the shoulder starts to come up, bring the knee back toward the midline. And we're going to take it to the other side, same thing. And release. Both feet flat on the ground. Then crossing one leg over. Using that bottom leg to pull the whole top leg towards your chest, and at the same time put your hand on the outside of the top knee and pull that top knee in toward your opposite shoulder. Keep pulling the whole top leg toward your chest, but take the hand and put it on the inside of the knee and press that knee out. Release. To the other side, pulling the top leg in, pulling the top knee to the opposite shoulder. And pressing that top knee out. And we're going to take it onto our seat here. Knees are bent, feet are flat on the ground. Fingertips can be pointing toward the rear or away from the rear, but we're going to bridge it up. Try to get that whole torso as just like a table, nice and flat. And go ahead and sit. Taking it into some Z-sits, just going side to side with those knees. Very good. And onto the belly, we're going to pull one heel to the rear. And release. Pulling the other heel in. Release. And taking it into child pose. So we're going to sit back on the backs of the legs. I'm going to use my foam roller to sit back on, arms stretched out in front. If you can't get all the way to where you're sitting on the backs of your legs, it's helpful to have some sort of object in between that you can sit on, that you can sit back on. And we're going to take one arm and thread it under the other arm. This is thread the needle, ear toward the ground. And to the other side. And taking it into down dog, toes on the ground, rear up in the air. Try to get those feet flat on the ground, arms right in between, head right in between your arms. One leg comes up, bend it, rotate to the outside of the body, looking under your armpit. Arms are straight, hands are flat on the ground. And back into down dog. I'm going to take it to the other side. Leg comes up, bend it, rotate. Arms are straight, hands are flat on the ground. And release, taking it onto hands and knees. One leg comes forward. Oh, you know what we forgot to do? I forgot to rock a little bit. So feet, or tops of the feet pressed into the mat. Fingertips pointed toward the knees. Just a couple rocks, and then turn one hand palm up. Not much weight on this palm up hand, but you're gonna try to get the whole back of the hand flat on the ground, and just rotate those fingertips into different, so the fingers are pointing in all different directions. Try to keep the arms straight, back of the hand flat on the ground, really stretching those muscles in the forearm and the wrist. And then switching to the other side. Very good. All right. Now we're going to bring one hand forward. One hand. We're going to bring one leg forward. Sorry. One leg forward. The top of that back foot is pressed into the mat. Bring the arms up and back. Tuck the hip, or tuck the rear, and push that back hip forward. And release. Same thing to the other side. Top of that back foot is pressed into the mat, arms up and back. Tuck the rear, push the hip forward. And release. All right. We're going to bring the soles of the feet together. Use those elbows to press the knees down toward the ground. Little butterfly here. Release elbows from the knees with the straight back. Take the chin toward the toes. And release. stretch. With the straight back, take that chest toward the thigh. And to the other side. And down to center, straight back. Comes across the body, taking the shoulder down to the thigh, fingertips to the toes. To the other side. Down to center. One leg comes in, try to press that bent knee down toward the ground as you take the chest toward the thigh on the straight leg. And to the other side. Crisscross. One arm comes to the outside of the opposite knee, other hand right behind your hip. Turn and look over that back shoulder. And to the other side. We're going to stand up, stretch up tall, go ahead and forward fold down, go down as far as you can, keeping those legs straight. Feels so much better than the beginning. And go ahead and bend those knees and roll it up. Take a deep breath in. And blow it out. And that is going to do it for our Daily Dose of Fitness on a Tuesday, everybody. How are we feeling? We're done. I have a card for you today. It says, we do not need magic to change the world. We carry all the power we need inside ourselves already. We have the power to imagine better. That's J.K. Rowling. Oh, look at all the love going up the screen. Someone's giving me some love. Thank you very much. All right, you guys, we did it. We made it through Tuesday. I hope everyone had a great workout. I hope to see you tomorrow because tomorrow's Tabata Wednesday and I could use all the help I can get. So hope to see you tomorrow, but if I don't, I'll see you when I see you. And until next time, everyone, eat well, stay fit, live life. Have a great day. Bye-bye.